For 28 months, India and China were locked in a standoff in eastern Ladakh. But on Thursday, both countries announced that their frontline troops would start disengagement from Patrol Point 15 at the Gogra-Hot Springs area in eastern Ladakh. This means that the troops would move back to their rear positions and they would dismantle their temporary infrastructure across the region. The breakthrough finally came after the 16th round of military discussions between the two sides. What does this disengagement exercise mean for India and China? Can India trust a belligerent China? Let's unbreak this news. On Thursday, the Ministry of Defence in India issued a joint statement that said that as per the consensus reached in the 16th round of India-China Corps Commander level meeting, the Indian and Chinese troops in the area of Gogra-Hot Springs, Patrol Point 15, have begun to disengage in a coordinated and planned way, which is conducive to the peace and tranquility in the border areas. The Ministry of External Affairs further went on to add that all temporary structures and other allied infrastructure created in the area by both sides will be dismantled and mutually verified. The landforms in the area will be restored to the pre-standoff period by both sides. After the Sino-Indian War of 1962, in recent times, tensions again escalated between India and China in 2019 after India revoked the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. In addition to that, India passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019 and divided the state of Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories, Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and the Union Territory of Ladakh. Immediately after that, China started a troop buildup in Ladakh. In June 2020, the tension peaked when India and China got involved in a violent clash at Ladakh's Galwan Valley in which 20 Indian soldiers and an unknown number of Chinese soldiers were killed. While the two countries are looking at disengagement from Patrol Point 15 at the Gogra-Hot Springs area in eastern Ladakh, let's not forget that China has constantly been showing its aggression across the borders. In July this year, Indian media reported that China was planning to build a second highway through Aksai Chin. While the two countries are looking at disengagement, the fact remains that China has still not resolved the issues at two major friction points, Depsang Plains and the Charding-Nalla junction in the Demchok sector. The Chinese forces continue to block Indian access to India's traditional patrolling areas in the Depsang Plains. The Chinese troops continue to hold large areas of Indian territory to the north in the Depsang Plains. India and China share a disputed 3,488 kilometer boundary, and both countries have deployed more than 50,000 troops on either side. While the two countries are disengaging from one side, it is a matter of grave concern that China still continues its aggression in Demchok. This August, there were reports that the Chinese troops had stopped Indian graziers at Demchok in Ladakh. In Demchok, the Chinese were accused of also erecting tents on the Indian side. In Depsang and Demchok, China continues to block many of the patrol points. Over the last 3 decades, India has signed several agreements with China for peace at the borders. But after each agreement, the Indian defense sources say that the Chinese have violated the agreements and continued with its transgressions. So then, why have the two countries decided to disengage? The PP-15 disengagement decision was taken by both the countries before Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar left for Tokyo for the India-Japan 2+2 ministerial meeting. But the reason for the disengagement is believed to be something else. The announcement comes ahead of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, the SCO Summit in Samarkand in Uzbekistan on September 15th and 16th, where Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping will be under the same roof for the first time since the Galwan clashes. After the disengagement was announced, this is how the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson reacted to the issue. The fact that China and India agreed to begin disengagement in the area of Jianan Dabin is a positive development that is conducive to peace and tranquility along the border. China is committed to properly handling relevant issues through communication and dialogue. We don't accept the so-called status quo created by India's illegal crossing of the LAC. The aggressive tone of this statement also gives us a glimpse of what the future will hold for the disputed border areas between India and China. The disengagement decision by both sides looks like a cosmetic exercise to set the stage for the SCO summit. China has indulged in repeated incursions and disengagements in the past, almost like playing a cat and mouse game with India. The question is, can India still trust a belligerent China? Can India afford to put its guard down?